I got two tools here to show you. This one here, it's got all the new Schrader valves inside the cap. This tool you can use to tighten the Schrader valves. And this particular tool is used for replacing a Schrader valve without recovering all the refrigerant. It's got this deal here that locks onto the Schrader valve, and it's got on the side here a valve that you can close off so you can take the Schrader valve out and replace it. Let me show you that here. Hopefully this one I can just tighten it down, repair a leak here. Here the refrigerant came out a little bit. And we just insert this onto the Schrader valve and then twist it. This one seems to be tightened down all the way. The valve seems to be sticking. And of course I just made it a lot worse. That's why you always want to wear gloves, because to prevent getting frostbite. It is very cold. Alright, that one's giving me a hard time. I have to use this other tool here to replace the Schrader valve. It's even freezing the gloves. Okay, so with this tool, you insert it on, tighten it down all the way. It's going to be tight quarters, but try to do it. Wow, the refrigerant really froze the gloves up. That's why it's good to, definitely important to wear gloves. Okay, so now we're tightened on there. What you do is you insert the bottom of the tool, and it's got the same type of tool head on it. So we're going to remove the Schrader valve from inside. This is the tricky part here. It takes a degree of feeling for it to catch, to know that you're actually pulling your valve out. And it doesn't want to turn either. Tight quarters. Be a tough one. There we go. Hopefully the Schrader valve doesn't break. Sometimes they do break inside, and then you got to extract them. Now what you do is turn the valve off. Right here. This will shut the refrigerant flow off. And then we can remove the bottom portion of the tool. And hopefully our Schrader valve will be inside if we're lucky. Yep, there it is. So there's the old Schrader valve. So this tool allows us to replace the Schrader valve without taking the entire refrigerant charge out. So there's an old Schrader valve. Inside my other tool, got the new Schrader valve. And all you do is insert this into your tool, like so, and then we put it back up inside, nice and carefully. This is tricky because tight quarters. Okay, tighten that all the way on. Now we're going to reopen the refrigerant line here so we can get past, put our Schrader valve back up inside. Again, it takes a degree of feeling for the seating of the valve to seat properly. You always want to wear glasses and gloves. Again, this is refrigerant. Okay. Now we're going to push it all the way up. Just gently feel for it as we twist it in. Feeling for the valve to seat. Feeling for it to seat properly, which it feels like everything's going pretty smoothly. In hindsight, I probably should have replaced the Schrader valve when the system was turned off, in that it would have no pressure on the valve, but you get the idea. Definitely made it a bit more dramatic, but also you can feel what's going on differently when it does have pressure. But turning it off would minimize the amount of refrigerant loss, so that's actually the better way to do it. Okay, so I tightened it up as much as I could there. The rest we'll have to tighten up with this tool afterwards. So now we'll pull our valve back down. Not wanting to release for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn the system off since we're pretty much done there. Pull the disconnect. This way we can kind of minimize any refrigerant loss if there is any. And it doesn't want to let go of my tool. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so we got our new Schrader valve in. Try to give you a peek at what we're looking at there. And now we can leak test it with the bubbles. And for further tests, you can go ahead and start to put the cap on, and if you see any bubbles coming up, that would indicate that it is leaking. Tiny bit. Okay. Go ahead and tighten this down with the tool. Okay. Still had a couple turns on it there. Okay, now it's seated good. Again, bubble test it. And put our over cap on. Again, looking for any bubbles. Seeing a little bit there. Not seeing any more though. That could have just been the air that's in the cap itself. So we're good there. Now I want to clean this all out with clean water. Clean off our valve. Clean off our Schrader cap. Okay, we'll tighten this all on. And I'm going to tighten it down a hair tighter with channel locks. Come a quarter turn past tight. Then we'll bubble test it again. Make sure high side and the low side. Everything's good there. Now I'm going to plug it in so that it's under pressure. It's been about 5 minutes, so safe to plug it in again. And then I go ahead and bubble test it again once it has pressure on it. And no more leaks. Good to go. So I'll go ahead and clean all the soap off here with fresh water instead. We're good to go. That's how to replace a leaking Schrader valve without having to recover all the refrigerant in our system.